Hello crafter, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today we are going to make a card using the wonderful Made to Make Makers Edition 4 kit. This is a subscription kit and this is the last of this year's subscription. If you would like to subscribe to next year's collection, then I recommend you pop over to Craftworld. I have a link down below where it'll bring you to Craftworld. It's an affiliate link, so if you click on that and use that link, I'll get a little kickback, but it'll cost you nothing extra, and that helps my channel. I'm going to move down to the desk now. I'm going to show you what comes in the kit, and then I'm going to go ahead and make today's card. So in this kit we get loads of pattern paper, and it's A4 in size, 8 1/4 by 11 3/4, and we also get a fab topper sheet. We have strips of pattern paper as well as lovely images, and we get some great sentiments as well. We also get 2 fab stamp sets. We get a large, again, A4 stamp set, and this is a 4 seasons stamp set, as well as a smaller stamp set with lots of sentiments. So you can see all the fab images that are on here. We have a bunny, butterfly, Easter eggs, vases of flowers, a buzzy bee, a chick, a bow, some lovely different greenery. We get a lamp, a deck chair. I love this image of the ice cream van. We get a banner there. We get 3 different styles of banners: the leaf, the Christmas lights, and the lovely fun banner. We have also got a couple of picture frames. This is a mirror, and this is a lovely image of a picture. And we get all different seasons. We have Christmas, autumn with our toadstools and our basket. And yeah, there's just so much in this stamp set. It is brilliant. And then we get this great sentiment set. We have warmest wishes for a blessed day, new day, new beginnings, sending sunshine and smiles, relax and enjoy your day, happy birthday, I hope you have a great day, sending cozy Christmas magic, take it one day at a time, I'm always here for you, brighter days ahead, each day is a new beginning, sometimes you gotta close a door to open a window. And this is an A6 stamp set, and it is really, really good. We also get some dies. I like to keep mine in this little wallet on a magnetic sheet, but the dies do come on this piece of cardstock here, and you can see it makes up a fun window with a window box, flowers. We have this brick piece here, or you can have it as a windowsill. You can see there it comes in 2 pieces, so you can have it as just a windowsill or a brick sill. And again, you have lots of lovely flowers, greenery, and a decorative piece. So a lovely die set to have as part of this collection. So that's all the products that come in the kit. Let's go ahead now and look at the card we're going to make. So now for our card today, we're going to make an easel style card, and I have everything here in my little box that we will need. So the first thing we'll need is a card base for our easel base. Now I'm using an A4 sheet. I have cut this, it's 11 3/4 by 5 7/8. That'll give us a nearly 6 by 6 card base. I've scored it twice. On this long side, I've scored it at 5 7/8 and at 8 3/4. So I hope you can see the 2 score lines there. We're going to then rotate our card base around to the short side, and we're going to put another 2 score lines. We're going to score at 1 7/8 and then again at 4 inches. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles in this. I hope you can see Oh, I think you can just catch them there. So we want to keep the two middle rectangles, and we want to cut these two off here and these two off here. So I'm just going to freehand it using my scissors, but you could use your trimmer if you want. So I'm going to cut up my score line, and you want to keep this as neat as possible. And then I'm going to cut, I'm going to flip it over actually, it'll be easier. It's one side, and then I'm going to do the other side. And I'm using my Fiskars scissors. I do like the Fiskars scissors. I find them really good, and you can get a sharpening tool for them as well. I am just cutting away the score line here at the top. I didn't do it on this side, so I'm just going to trim that off, and that's just going to neaten the whole thing for us. So there we go. So we have our two sides taken away there now, and we're left with this shape. Looks like a tank, and we're going to fold this over. So we've got a mountain fold, and then we're going to fold the next score line over again. So we have two mountain folds, and these you can keep and use for sentiments, or you can pop them in the bin. So our easel is going to sit on this panel here. Okay, so we have our little flap here, and we have our base. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go down to this score line, and from this score line I want you to measure down 1 3/4. So we're going to measure down 1 3/4 and put a little mark there. And then we're going to cut the excess off. So I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm just going to freehand this piece here. And then this is going to be our stand, and I'll get to that now in a minute. So onto this, we then want to add in our mats and layers. So I have a blue piece here, and this blue piece measures 5 5/8 by 5 5/8, and I have a piece of pattern paper measuring 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. I'll sit them nicely on top of each other there like that, and then this piece will sit down here. I have a white piece, and this measures 5 by 2 1/2. This will give us room to write our message to the recipient, and we can stamp our sentiment there as well, and it'll be kind of hidden behind our easel piece. I've got a blue strip of card, and this measures 5 by 1 1/4, and I have a piece of pattern paper, and that measures 4 3/4 by 1 inch. This is going to be our stopper for our easel. Onto this piece then, our easel piece, I have a blue piece of cardstock, and this measures 4 by 4, and I have a white piece, and this measures 3 3/4, if I can get it up, by 3 3/4. So they will mat on to each other like so. I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending with my Distress Oxide inks, and we'll get to that in a moment before we decorate it. But this piece is going to stick on to our little piece here. So what we'll do is we'll add glue to this piece, and then we will sit this down in the middle of our panel, and we will glue that down like so. And then when we open our easel card, it will pop up like this. So we have an unusual shape to our easel card, but I think that's going to look lovely. So we will be ink blending on this smaller panel, which is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to leave that out. We'll also want to keep this piece out because if you're going to stamp a sentiment, we'll be doing it on that. Now, I have stamped and coloured using my alcohol markers a couple of little pieces. I have done the little ice cream truck. I do love that. I think it's so cute. I have the little deck chair. I've got the boat. And I've also got the sun. So I will do a little bit of ink blending around the edge of the sun, and I just fussy cut that out as well. So that'll sit on our little panel there. We'll have our little ice cream truck there. I'll have my little boat off there in the distance. And then we'll have our deck chair will sit on our little card base here like so. And I'm going to do a few little birds in the background, and on the large stamp set, if you have a look, there is a couple of little birds there. I hope you can see them for the background. So I'm going to stamp them out, and I'm going to take them off so that I remember to stamp them on there. So now I'm going to do some ink blending, and then what I'm going to do is some assembly, stamp our sentiment as well. And for that one, I'll need to take out. So I think we will put Brighter Days Ahead. Might be a nice one for this. So I'll put my Brighter Days Ahead in the middle there, and then it'll give us room to write a message. Now, if you want a larger area to write your message, you can always do that on the back of the card. You know, you could just have your little Brighter Days Ahead there, and then on the back of the card, write your message to the recipient. So I'm going to go ahead now, get out my inks, do a little blending, do a little stamping, do a little assembly, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that together. So now we have our stamped sentiment here, and we have our lovely little background piece that we have made. And I'm going to now assemble our card so we can add this onto it. So the first thing we'll need is our card base. We're going to add our mats and layers onto that, and then we'll add our panels. This is going to sit on here. So I'm going to speed everything up now, and I'm going to do a little bit of assembly. So you can see I'm just adding some liquid adhesive on this tab here, which is after our score line. So I'm going to lay that down flat, and then I'm going to bring my panel in, and I'm going to center that over our card base. And once I'm happy with that, then I can pop that down, and that should then adhere to our panel on the back here. And I'll just give that a moment to dry, and then once that's dry, it will sit up like so. And I do like that. I think that is smashing. What a fun way to send a card. And we have our brighter days ahead there. We could always add a sentiment here. We have other lovely sentiments that we could add there, but I'm going to leave this like so. And don't forget, you could also, if you have a longer message, you could write it on the back. I would cut a piece of the pattern paper and the blue cardstock and do a mat and layer on the back, and that would just tie what's going on in the front with the back there. But I love this. I think this is a very cheerful card, and whoever gets it, I'm sure will love it. So if you've enjoyed my video today, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and ding the bell. That way you'll be notified next time I post a new video. There are links down in the description below to Craftworld and to this subscription. And there's also links to my group if you'd like to share your make on my Facebook group. I would love that. All the links and measurements are in the description. So that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and until next time, I leave you with some images of the fun easel card that we've made today. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.